Like many schools, it's really important that our staff and our teaching staff are able to follow how students are making progress, to identify areas where perhaps students need more support, and to really maximise what they're doing in the classroom. And I think the Athena tracker has provided a really straightforward way for our teachers to do that.
The Athena tracker has really helped me to identify specific groups of children that need support, and from that I've been able to inform my planning and work out specifically if there's a group of children, for example students that missed out Year 7, Year 8 that joined the school later, if their group is not achieving or making the progress in line with the other groups, then I'm able to put interventions in place and work with my department to tweak the schemes of work and the lesson plans to make sure that they're on track and able to achieve the grades that they should be achieving.
So prior to using the Athena tracker, we were using a combination of SIMS data, and departments would keep records of students on Excel spreadsheets and things, which is not always the most straightforward way of working. And I think the Athena tracker has really made an improvement on that for us, because it's really straightforward to use, very simple to see what we want to see straight away, and for teachers to take action.
So we were using two systems really. Every 6 weeks we would report on the grades that our students were achieving by putting them into SIMS. But once we put them into SIMS, they would just sit there. There was no way of manipulating the data or identifying any patterns or any trends. We'd also, within the department, be using Excel. But unless you've got the knowledge of how to use Excel, again, the data would just be in a huge table. The great thing about Athena, the tracking device, is that it does all that for you. You just click on buttons and it filters it all for you and pulls out the groups that you need, and it clearly highlights the patterns and the trends, and then you can use that data to inform your planning, which is really good. It was very easy to use. Athena Tracker is very user-friendly. It was very intuitive. So you've got your data that you've put into SIMS, and it's clearly laid out with filters at the top, and you just select which ones you want. As a school, we've got subgroups that have come from inspection and from above that we need to make sure are making progress. So it really helps us to identify those groups if they're late starters, if they weren't here at the beginning in Year 7 and 8, or if they're students with high learning potential or students with specific educational needs. We can clearly select those students and see on the screen how they are doing compared to the other groups. It's really easy to compare and draw out patterns and trends.
Emily in particular was really good. She was really responsive. She listened really carefully to what we needed as a school, and where there were issues along the way, she was really quick to help us find a solution. I hope that in the future it will really help teachers to continue to track students' progress and to be able to quickly identify groups that need help, and really incorporate all the data that they're collecting into their teaching and improving what they're doing.